This thing's absolutely gorgeous. Ryan, great job. Hope you enjoyed this video, buddy. Safety first. All right, what is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you story time number 4. It's been a good minute since I told a story, so today I thought I'd tell you guys a funny story. So this story includes myself and one of my good friends, Ryan Kohler. And for those of you that don't know Ryan Kohler, he's the owner of the black R32, also known as R32. Now, this car is in pristine condition. He has put so much money into this car, from the bags, from the wheels, and the custom body work he has gotten done. And honestly, this car is show quality. But with his car being so modified, he's actually had his car in car shows, and he's actually won trophies, he's won gift cards, and this car built him a good fan base on Instagram as well. So if you haven't seen his car yet, be sure to check him out on Instagram, give him a follow, leave some likes, show him some love. So this story takes place about a year and a half ago when he first got the car. I've known Ryan now for about 6 years, maybe even longer, because growing up we shared all the same friends. Now, we grew up skateboarding. As you guys know from story time number 3, I kind of went into the history with me and skateboarding. So we all grew up with the same friends, kind of lived in the same general area, skateboarded all the time, and that's how I got to know Ryan. So one day he gave me a call and he's like, Derek, come check out the R32, I'll take you for a ride. And with him living in the same neighborhood as me, you know, I just cruised down there on my skateboard because he was driving, and obviously he would drop me off when we were done. So I cruised down there, go in his house, we meet up, start talking, you know, just catching up on some things. So we're about to take this ride, you know, we get into the car just like any other ordinary car, and it's not starting. And at this point, Ryan's kind of freaking out, you know, he's like, what the hell, I just bought this car, why isn't this car starting? And about 3 days prior to this, him and some buddies went to the drag strip and they were running their cars. And at this time, his gas gauge wasn't working properly, and there were some other little gauges on his car that were messing up. So we weren't really thinking much about that. And like I said, he went to the track, so when you go to the track, you're gonna be burning a shit ton of gas because you're racing. You're legitimately beating the shit out of your car, so you're gonna burn a lot of gas. So when you start getting used to a car where the gas gauge is broken, you kind of have to remember how much gas you put in. With him filling up the car, he thought he had way more than enough gas. We're sitting in this car, this thing's not starting, so we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. We started taking some things apart, started looking in the gas tank, and there was gas in there. So we could not figure out what was wrong with this car. So Ryan took the flooring out of like his hatch area and went into his gas tank to see if there was gas in there. And from looking in there, there was gas. Like, that wasn't our concern. At first, we thought maybe there was water in the gas tank. Not gonna let it start, it's not gonna turn over. With us thinking there's a possibility of water in his gas tank, it really didn't make sense because it hadn't rained in like a week or so. That being said, how exactly would water be in his gas tank? We're about 45 minutes to an hour tinkering with this car, and all we wanted to do was go for a ride. That's it. Me and Ryan had no idea why this car wasn't turning over, and we had a couple ideas. Like I said, could have been water in the gas tank, it could have been his fuel injectors, or even his starter. So we were tinkering with the car, taking shit apart, putting stuff back on, and just trying to figure out what exactly it could be. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, Ryan, your gas gauge is broken, right? And he's like, yes, my gas gauge is broken, but I know I have gas in there because I went to the track on a full tank. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's really not adding up right. With a full tank of gas with an R32, you're not getting bad gas mileage. And so time goes on and we still cannot figure this out. So I took his word for it and I thought, yeah, maybe, you know, he's right, he might have enough gas in there. So we're pretty much just giving up for the night, and he's starting to put the hatch floor back in so he can cover up the gas tank. And I ask him, I'm like, Ryan, are you sure you have gas in this car? And he looks at me with this blank expression on his face, and he's just sitting there like, you know, he's looking at me while he's thinking. And I'm sitting there looking at him, I'm like, are you sure there's gas in the car? He goes, you know, dude, I really don't know. So we grab a gas can, we hop in the daily, we're heading to 7-Eleven, and he's like, you know what, now that I think of it, I did run a lot at the track, so there's a possibility there's not enough gas in the car. We looked in the gas tank itself, and there was gas in the tank. And obviously, to start your car, you're gonna need a certain amount of gas, because once you hit E, you have reserved gas. That's for like an emergency, so you can get your ass to a gas station and fill up. So we're thinking there's a possibility he just got lucky, and when he parked the car, he was on reserved gas. So we get the gas and get home, put the gas in the car, and the car starts right up. And at that point, I'm dying. Like, I'm laughing my ass off, and he's laughing because we swore there was gas in the gas tank, which there probably was, but not enough. As the car starts up, I'm laughing hysterically because we went through all that trouble, taking shit off, sitting there thinking, wasting time, and it was just gas. So the lesson learned in this story, make sure you check your gas gauges. If you have a broken gas gauge, get that shit fixed. I wanted to bring you guys this little funny story today because it's one that I forgot about, and it was just brought up the other day, and I was like, that would make a great story time. Because it could be something so simple like not having gas that could possibly ruin your day. So I just spoke with Ryan, and since he lives in my neighborhood, let's get a look at his R32 while we're here. do me a favor, everyone. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button. Comment on this video if you'd like. It could be anything. You can ask me any questions, and I want to start doing more Q&A, so ask me a question if you want to know something. Share this video with your friends. Spread my channel. We're almost at that 500 subscriber mark. It's just absolutely amazing to me to see my hard work pay off, and I can honestly say I'm proud of myself, and I have no intentions on stopping. I'm gonna keep grinding out these 3 videos a week for you guys, and the best part about it is when you enjoy the videos, it makes me happy, so it makes me want to keep making them. And honestly, from the 3 to 4 months I've been YouTubing, it's very stressful, but like I said, you guys keep me pushing through. Your support keeps me going, and it just keeps me grinding. Honestly, it's almost like homework. 3 times a week I will have an upload for you guys, whether it's something stupid, whether it's something very in-depth. I will have an upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.